You ever seen anybody who's really good at table tennis? It's like they were born with the paddle in their hand. I mean, not me, but some people. They just seem like a natural, right? Or maybe somebody who's great at playing an instrument, great at any sport. It's like they're just a natural. But why? Why are some people so smooth and so good at things, and others it looks difficult for them? Well, believe it or not, it's about your neurons, in particularly a part of your neurons called the myelin sheath. Hi, friends. My name is Ashley Phillips of Phillips Training Solutions, and I want to tell you more about how your practice, your doing things again and again, actually makes you better and smoother at something. So, when you think about neurons, I mean, we've got almost 100 billion of them. Everything we do is based on those neurons communicating with each other. They're really important. But what's most important about them is how they communicate, how they send messages from one neuron to another. And when they do that, there's a little electrical charge that passes down part of a neuron called the axon. The axon is this long little stretch of a neuron, and a little electrical charge passes down and stimulates the release of neurotransmitters to go to another neuron so that it can send a message. Well, some of your neurons have this coating on them, this insulation called a myelin sheath. And a myelin sheath is kind of like, the outer layer of an extension cord. I wish I had an extension cord right now so I could show you. Oh, wait, I do have one right here. So when you think about the extension cord, it's got this rubber around the wiring. And a lot of people think, well, that's just to protect us from getting shot. Well, it definitely does that, but it also makes the extension cord work better. It makes it more efficient and it insulates the electricity so it can move faster. Well, you have an insulator similar to this on some of your neurons. On the axons of some of your neurons, there's a myelin sheath that insulates just like this. Man, that's an old extension cord. Honey, can you order another extension cord off Amazon? That one's no good. Oh, glad we got that taken care of. Anyway, back to the myelin sheath. Some of your neurons have a myelin sheath. But how does your body know which neurons get a myelin sheath to make them work more efficiently and which don't? Well, actually, you decide. And the way you decide is by how much you do things. The more you do something, the more practice that neuron gets at sending its messages, and the greater the likelihood it will develop a myelin sheath. So really, it's up to you. If you want to be good at something, you just have to do it a lot. I wish there was a word for that. Oh, wait, there is. It's called practice. The more you do it, the more you practice something, the better you're going to get at it. And of course, there are different types of practice. Some practice is more effective than others. If you're interested in that, I've got another video on practice that focuses in on how to use distributed practice and deliberate practice to get the most out of your improvement from practice. But focusing back on the myelin sheath, whatever it is you do, if you do it a lot, your body assumes it's important, whether it is or not. So hopefully the things you're doing a lot are important to you. And your body assumes that and therefore develops the myelin sheath so the messages get sent faster and more smoothly. And all of a sudden you look like a natural because the neural pathway becomes smooth and fast and consistent, and it makes it easier to do. But one thing to remember, it's not about intention. You actually have to do it. Myelin sheath doesn't develop because you want to get better at something. It develops because you actively practice and do something over and over again, and then you develop that myelin sheath and you get better. So it's not about intention, it's about action. Make sure you hit like and subscribe to get all the Phillips Training Solution videos, and we'll see you next time.